I'm Clara. What I'm going to be making today is a dish where we fry mushrooms, add a bit of leeks, add a bit of garlic, a bit of chili to make it all warm in the pan, everyone's happy. And then right at the end, just go a little bit of cream on top. You can either do it with rice, with pasta, or with potatoes, or whatever you like. So it's pretty simple. So I'm using basmati rice because I like basmati rice the best. It's a very simple thing. 1 cup basmati rice and 1 1/4 cups water. High heat, drop it down to 1. Please use salt when you cook rice and when you cook pasta, and even when you cook potatoes. Add a pinch of salt, and a pinch is a tablespoon. Tablespoon of salt, and then lid. So, quick sticks. The best ingredients is the leftover chicken from last night. I'm just going to shred it. Right, so we've shredded the chicken, or I have shredded the chicken. And next, what is very important for you to know is that this stuff that looks pretty gross is so divine. This is essentially what's going to make your dish really great. It's the juices, the drippings. Normally either you would make a gravy out of it or something like that. So, mushrooms, very simple. As I said, keep them in the fridge. They're nice, they like to be in the fridge. I'm cutting them into quarters because I like it more when they're in quarters, because then you have a bit of a bite to it, as if you would do it in slices. Now you will also see that these mushrooms are not the sexiest of all mushrooms because they're slightly old. But this is a realistic cooking show and we are making realistic things, and realistically some of you people will have very old stuff in the back of your fridge that needs to be used. This is an example of this. Leeks. Leeks are great. Leeks are healthy. Leeks are super mega cheap. Now these ones, you often find that there's sand in between the leeks because they grow in sand. They actually don't come from the supermarket. They've been grown on a farm. So what you do is you take your leek and you just go like that, just cut it in, and you can see that it's open. You don't cut it all the way down, just like that. And then I'm going to take it to the sink and just rinse just the inside like that, which means that you get rid of that, then clap it so it's all out, and then chop, 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 chop. That's how you do leeks. Chilies. I think chili is amazing. I put it on everything and I have a slight chili addiction. I always have them in the fridge. Okay, so the pan's still on. You can tell it's hot. So a bit of oil. I'm using canola oil or sunflower oil. If we're going to fry something on a high heat, you need to use a oil that is not extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is going to burn and you're going to waste a lot of money on very precious oil. Now, rule number 1, mushrooms. Don't overcrowd them in the pan. And what I do now is I just leave them. Here, they're there. They can hang out, they're totally happy there. We don't need to move everything the whole 5 minutes. The more I move it, the more I remove stuff from the heat. There's less time for caramelization, which is the nice stuff that gives it a nice color and a nice flavor. The brownness is the flavor. So that's why I'm just going to leave them. Tip number 2, no salt until right at the end. The salt draws out the moisture. Leeks. And it's so lovely. So childhood smells, it's insane. Chili, I'm going to pop in now. Again, if you don't want it, leave it out. And I think we should add some garlic. That'll be quite nice as well. There, squash the garlic. I quite like it rough, the garlic. And cocktails. I think I would like cocktails rough as well. But we'll leave that at that. And then, because it's almost Christmas and because it's always better with, we're going to add some butter, because butter is my friend. I'm going to add the chicken. And now, the party in the pan. And now I'm going to add some cream. Now, this is going to take another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're pretty much done. I'm going to take that off the heat, move it over, take the beautiful basmati rice that is now cooked to perfection. It's sat a little bit, so it's just right, it's fluffy. I'm actually a little bit sorry for you that you can't be part of this, because this is really good. It's quite chilly. It's quite it's got quite a bit of chili, but it's good. Chili gets you horny. Do it, baby. It's fabulous. Chili. The hotter you get, the more clothes you need to take off. So if you want to have a nice date with someone and you want to make sure that the clothes come off a bit faster than usual, put lots of chili in the dish, because you're going to get hot, so you need to take layers off. It works. I've got this pan on. You can use any pan, quite honestly. Look, it's always nice. Ooh. Now the whole thing is that with this, we want to let the cream cook in a bit. The cream's going to go in between all the leeks and all the mushrooms and go. Also, oh, what was I going to say now? It is so pretty, and because I didn't cook the leeks until the middle of next week, they're still green, and they've got a bit of that like spring, fresh, spring, green, green, fresh green.